WrestleMania, and the internet is currently exploding.
It's on fire. Why is it on fire, Andrew?
Because I just finished, well, in fact, it was actually last week. I did an interview with Piers Morgan, and it's just gone out into the Matrix. The Matrix has put the video out there. They edited it by about 50%. They removed most of my good points and tried to make me look as bad as possible.
I don't think you look bad at all.
Neither do I. They tried very hard to make me look bad. To be honest with you, like, I don't want to insult Piers. Piers and I have disagreed on a bunch of issues. Yeah. Throughout history, we've been disagreeing on a bunch of stuff. I don't know if he knew that before I got there, but me and Piers have argued for years and years, especially when I back had a Twitter account. And I've disagreed with him massively also throughout this scamdemic, because he was super take the experimental drug and I was against it. But
and that's not something you discuss on the show.
But before the show, to give Piers credit, he said, listen, we're going to do this show for the viewers at home. Let's try not to make it a shouting match. And I was like, okay, that's fine. And I agreed, but that means every time he talks, you have to shut up. So it's very difficult to even get a point across. And I'm very happy that 99% of the comments on the video are people saying, you didn't let him talk. You didn't let him talk. You didn't let him talk.
No, to be fair, he let you talk enough. I've seen him do that with some people, Tommy Robinson, a few others, where he just literally shouted at them for 20 minutes. And you called him out on that years ago. But to be fair, you got some very, very good points across. And
but he didn't let me talk more, because he knew that the more I talk, the more the people at home will understand me. But the overall public reception is very, very good. The people understand that I was unfairly treated, unfairly banned.
And he does agree with that, actually, to be fair to him.
And he does agree with that, yeah, to be fair. And most of the people at home understand that. And that's what's very interesting. The Matrix itself has banned me en masse, then lied about me with a huge smear campaign, trying their very best to convince the populace that I am evil, and they have failed. Because 99% of the comments you read about me on any video about me are positive. Every single person saying good things. You know what's even funny? Someone sent me I don't have this for the Mr. Producing, but someone sent me a screenshot of the comment section of who's that guy with the long hair who is obsessed with girls being better than him at driving. You know, H3, L3's mate.
That dork, yeah.
That dork. So he's obsessed. He's always, every 5 seconds, girls drive better than me. Girls drive better than me. The guy's weird. And he makes videos about me, and all of his comment section is people disagreeing with him. Any video I make, everybody agrees and says top G. That guy is making videos about me, and all his own fans are calling him a loser. Well, imagine.
Viewers. Not fans. Don't say fans. We have fans. They have viewers.
But imagine sitting on the internet all day, every day. Imagine being him, right? He wastes his life doing reaction videos. He doesn't do any of the cool shit we do. He doesn't go on yachts. He doesn't fly around in private jets. He doesn't live a fun life. He's sitting there doing reaction videos all the time, and that's his life. And most of the comments on his own videos are calling him a loser. Like, is that just some I like to be abused shit? Is this some self-machoism weird? Like, because he wears dresses as well. I put the picture up before. He likes to wear his dresses, and he's obsessed with girls being better than him at driving. Is it just like a submissive thing?
People are saying that my mic is off. People are saying my mic is off. They can still hear me when my mic is off. Have you, Mr. Producer, this the wrong way? Is my sound off?
Firstly, I don't make mistakes. Tap the mic.
Well, I'm going to...
No, it should be fine.
Okay. Well, no. All right. We're ignoring you. You can still hear me. Everyone can hear me. It's a bit muffled. Whatever. Everyone can hear me okay. It's fine. It's fine, ladies and gentlemen. Everything's good. Yeah, Piers Morgan, I actually really liked the interview. I think it was great. I think that he came at you, as he probably should have, with some of the hardest misconceptions and the biggest out-of-context points. But that's, I think, what the audience and a lot of people who are unfamiliar with who you are really wanted to see. So I think he did a good job. The two stupid things he did, I won't say stupid, trying to, ask, you've been on Alex Jones's podcast. Do you agree with this one thing he did? I didn't really know about that about myself either. You've done Vice. You've done Piers Morgan. Do you agree with everything they say? Of course not. And one of the other things, why did he ask you? And we're going to touch this topic, because this was a topic we never touched before, ever, on any emergency meeting. Why did he ask you what you think of transgenders?
Well, what he's trying to do is...
Why?
I'll tell you why. Because the Matrix is...
We've never discussed transgenders.
No, but I'll tell you exactly why he did it. I have currently exhausted the ammunition the Matrix has against me. They have built up a bunch of ammo trying to convince the world that I'm dangerous to women and I'm a misogynist. They've loaded their clip and they've fired every single fucking bullet in the gun at me. Top G. I stood there like Neo, but I'm not Neo, I'm Morpheus. And I absorbed all the bullets and refused to die. What they want to do is hope I make a mistake. So they ask me loaded questions like, what do I think of trans people? So I can sit there and say, well, I don't agree with that. So they can start a new campaign. Controversial kickboxer and well-known misogynist who's now anti-trans people, and they can start all over again. They're trying to make me make a mistake because they can't print the same story twice. And their old stories are boring, and no one wants to hear it anymore because everyone knows it's a fucking lie.
You know,
so they're trying to trap me, and that's why I didn't answer the question, because I know exactly what he's trying to do.
And you know what, though, for the record, I have one of the most simplified opinions on trans people that I don't understand, that most people don't get, and most people don't like to talk about. If plastic surgery is readily available in a capitalist society, and a surgeon is willing to fix your nose straight, give you fake tits, do leg extensions for men, if all these surgeries are completely purchasable on the free market, and an adult individual, this is the point, an adult individual decides to go and get that surgery done, why the fuck would I have a problem with that any more than I would with a girl?
Yeah, but they don't. I don't care. They don't care about our genuine opinion. They were trying to set a trap. They're trying to set a trap, trying to find new ammo. That's what the Matrix has been doing against me for a very long time. I want everyone at home to understand something. I know I'm the one who's been living this reality. You guys have been tuning in for the show, but I got canceled nearly 2 months ago now, and I've been living this reality. I've been dealing with the consequences of being canceled en masse. I've been dealing with the consequences of reporters contacting everyone who's ever known me, trying to get stories about me that don't exist, people trying to lie about me, people being bribed and offered huge amounts of money to tell stories that aren't real. I've managed to contain and control it all. Every single interview is a trap. Every single Matrix-led opportunity is a trap. All of it. People don't understand how difficult it is to sit there, listen to a guy who constantly interrupts you, answer his questions. And the reason, if you actually analyze very carefully, there was a slight microsecond in some of my delivery, which is unlike me, is because I was analyzing his speech for traps. I knew what he was trying to do. I'm trying to make sure that they don't get a new bunch of ammo to restart the machine, because the machine is almost out of fuel. They have nothing more they can do. They have nothing more they can say to me. The machine's almost out of fuel. It's done. So because of that, they're trying very hard to try and find something and get something. So I'm very, very careful. So that's why the entire internet's blowing up. But all the comments are positive, completely unlike the guy who wears the dress, who loves girls to be in charge of him. He must love getting beaten up. He must love getting beaten up by girls, bro.
No. I'm sorry. I know you told me not to go down this route. I remember the one word he always says about driving is empirical evidence, empirical evidence, empirical evidence. And it's annoying because he talks about crash statistics as though that's the metrics of a good driver. There are no female and male segregations in driving. It's a completely fair battlefield. Unlike basketball, unlike running, unlike swimming, and of the 771 Formula One drivers that there have ever been in the history of the sport, 5 have been women. So, like, empirical evidence, shouldn't he just, like, agree that he's wrong?
No, the guy's a loser.
No, but isn't that like his whole thing?
His own fans hate him to the point that his pinned his pinned comment on his own video is, "Oh, go defend Andrew Tate below." Like he imagine giving up your life to the internet and nobody even likes what you say.
Imagine us spending 3 hours here and everyone talking about how H3 is better than us.
We would never do that. But it's the opposite. Everyone's here saying we're top G's and those guys are losers, and they're sitting there just getting insulted. I think they like being abused.
Maybe.
I think that's why he's like he's a submissive.
He's a fan of your favorite rapper, who we'll get to in a minute after a few super chats.